What's up, guys? So this is going to be part 2 of me talking about the new Jakks specific reveals at San Diego Comic-Con. There wasn't really a lot for me to give each line their own video because there wasn't really a lot that they showed off that was new, since a lot of stuff that they did show off I've already talked about. So I decided to just throw everything in their own video. So I'll be talking about the new stuff for Super Mario, Bendy, and then the Simpsons. So I'll start off with the Super Mario toy line. Now, the first thing I want to talk about here is wave 40 of the 4-inch Super Mario figures. So this wave has Mario, Light Blue Yoshi, Piranha Plant, Dry Bones, and then the Green Shy Guy. Now, this is a wave that I talked about. You know, this wave was leaked. I talked about the 4-inch Green Shy Guy, but apparently the Piranha Plant is also new in this wave. The Piranha Plant has bendy elements to it, so I'm guessing it's going to be like bendy wire with like the stem and the leaves. That this was actually confirmed by Toy Shiz because he was also at the panel, and they did mention that. So that's gonna be pretty cool right there. I'm actually curious on how this figure is going to be in hand, because I was actually thinking about just skipping on reviewing this, since you know the Green Shy Guy is pretty much just a variant, but since there's something new going on with the Piranha Plant, I think that'd be pretty cool to kind of just get both of them and see how they are. So yeah, that is wave 40 right there. And then the next wave is wave 41, which is another wave that I talked about, except this time we actually got images of how these figures are going to be. So we got Fire Mario, Fire Luigi, Princess Peach, Larry Koopa, and then Boo. So Fire Mario and Fire Luigi are the newest figures here. They also got a new accessory, which is a fireball. And it's kind of funny because when I was talking about this wave, Luigi was only listed as like him getting a fire accessory. So I wasn't sure if it was like, you know, a fire flower or like something else. But Luigi's also getting a fireball, which is cool. And both of these figures are actually new. Like, you know, they have a whole new sculpt. Mario has a new head sculpt. He looks a lot more angrier this time, which is cool because we don't even really get you know, angry Mario figures from Jakks like that. So finally a angry Mario figure right here. And Luigi is also new. This Luigi has a whole new mold. You can tell the way how the foot is. So whole new mold here with Luigi. I'm surprised that the Fire Luigi is getting a whole new sculpt, not just the regular one. So yeah, 2 new figures right here, 2 new accessories. I'm, you know, pretty excited about how these 2 are going to be. But that's about it though. You know, Princess Peach, Larry, and Boo, you know, these are re-release figures. But yeah, that is wave 41 right there. So that was pretty much all of the new Mario stuff, which, you know, I definitely predicted because a lot of stuff that I talked about, you know, got leaked or was already released. So that was pretty much that right there. Now on to the Bendy stuff. There was only 2 things that I found that was new. This right here is the 2.5-inch vinyl figure multi-pack. This is actually the pack that I was talking about that people were telling me about, because I believe this is already available in Canada actually. But I guess now, you know, these are finally coming into the US. It's saying that it's available at Toy Wiz, which is, you know, the website, but they also mentioned that these will have a single release at Five Below. These kind of remind me of like those mini vinyl figures that Fat Mojo was doing. Yeah, we are finally getting 2.5-inch Bendy figures right there. And then the last new one here is just a brand new jumbo plush. This is a new Bendy jumbo plush that's going to be available at GameStop and Amazon. So yeah, Bendy is getting a new jumbo plush right here. And that was actually it for Bendy. No wave 3, you know, no playset or anything like that. That was pretty much the new stuff right there. So yeah, that was it for Mario and Bendy. And now finally, let's get into the Simpsons stuff. Now, to be honest, there wasn't really anything new that they showed off with the Simpsons, and that's just because a lot of the stuff was already leaked like before and after the panel. So technically the new things that they showed off that I was talking about in the predictions video was the new premium figures, but we actually got these before the you know, the live stream even happened. But the premium figures that I'm talking about here is, of course, you know, Hulk Homer, or, you know, Furious Homer, and then Count Burns and Radioactive Man. So these are 5 inches still. These are the premium figures because they come with like more accessories, and I don't know if they come with added articulation. I'm not too sure, but I know they're kind of like gimmicky toys. Like, they are action figures, but they got something new going on with them. So for example, with Homer, he has like the breakaway fence, and at first this figure was originally supposed to be all green, but now it's not that anymore. So you got like the green paint, of course, but originally it was like all green. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, you got Furious Homer right here, and then the next one was Vampire Mr. Burns, or Count Burns, whatever you want to call it. But this is Mr. Burns right here in his vampire outfit right here. But it does include a coffin, and it has a pop-up scare action feature, and apparently like the color changes. I think it changes when it's like inside the coffin, I believe. But yeah, you got something right there with Mr. Burns. And then you have Radioactive Man, which I think I'm probably most excited for. But Radioactive Man includes a comic book cover diorama, and then the chest can light up, which is cool. So there's like a light up feature with the figure. So yeah, that's pretty cool right there. I do like the diorama that it comes with. It reminds me of like what they do with their Bendy line. So that's cool right there. Yeah, that is the premium line right there. It is just Furious Homer, Count Burns, and then Radioactive Man. I'm actually hearing these are already out. These are available at GameStop, at least only GameStop as of right now. I don't know if they're also hitting like Target or Walmart too, but as of right now, I did hear that they are already hitting GameStop. So yeah, again, these are the premium figures, so definitely keep an eye out for those. Now, before I move on to the rest of the leaks, I do want to at least talk about the stuff that they showed off at the panel. These are the plushies right here. These are the ones that I was talking about because at the time I didn't really have pictures of how these looked. But, we got an image of how the plushies are. These are actually available right now at Target. I did actually spot these. They remind me a little bit of like the Burger King dolls back in the day. But they're actually a bit small. I didn't think these were really going to be that small. I was expecting these to be kind of like jumbo size plushies, but they're actually not like at all. These are actually pretty small. But yeah, these are the plushies right here. And then there was another thing that they revealed, which was the shelf talkers. I think that's what they're calling them. These were actually leaked like I think not too long ago, because I remember these being leaked on Amazon, and then it was around the time when Big Bad Toy Store put up the Deadpool shelf talker plush thing. So these were leaked before, but we got an image of how Homer and Bart looks, and I think they're only doing Homer and Bart. I think these were the only two that they showed off here. That was pretty much it. Everything else that they mentioned was everything they talked about at WonderCon, or what I talked about. But the only things I just didn't mention was just the plushies, the shelf talkers, and then the new images of the premium figures. Now let's get into the leaks. This is the stuff that they didn't talk about, because I think this stuff leaked like either during the panel or after. I don't know, but there were some crazy leaks that happened. So I'll get into the, I'm gonna get into the 5-inch figures. I'll definitely get into the 5-inch figures first. So we actually got an image of the 5-inch Bartman figure. This was leaked, I believe, from Walmart, I want to say. I know we did see this before at the toy fair, but we got a better image of how the Bartman figure looks. So he is coming with the skateboard and then the slingshot, which was something we've already seen. But we do got a better image of how the figure is. But that's not the only figure that's been leaked, because apparently multiple other 5-inch figures have been leaked, and I don't really know which figure is going to be in the second wave. I know Bartman is definitely in the second wave, and I would assume Mr. Burns too, because I did talked about that one. But in the second wave, or possibly one of these are going to be in the second wave. But the other figures that's been leaked in the 5-inch line is Lisa, Mo, and Krusty the Clown. So again, these figures were already leaked. One of these figures is gonna have to be in wave 3, since there's only 4 figures in a wave, and a part of me thinks it's probably going to be Mo, and I'll get into that on why I think it's going to be Mo, because more figures were leaked, and this is in the 2.5-inch line. So this is the figures that's going to be in wave 2 of the 2.5-inch figures. So that's Krusty the Clown, Itchy, Scratchy, Sideshow Bob, and then Bart. However, Bart is a little bit different. So this Bart figure is supposed to be winking, and it comes with a slingshot. That's the only new thing that's been listed, really. So this is supposed to be the full second wave of the 2.5-inch figures, but a playset has also been leaked. It's supposed to be the Krusty Burger location, so we're supposed to be getting a 2.5-inch playset of the Krusty Burger. There were rumors of like other playsets, but I couldn't really find a legit source on that. One of them was like Moe's Tavern. Apparently that's supposed to be getting a playset. But this is where it takes me back to the 5-inch Moe figure, because something tells me that Moe is probably going to be in wave 3, and only because if Krusty the Clown is getting a 2.5-inch figure and then a playset, and he's already, you know, been leaked as a 5-inch figure, then I feel like they're going to keep all of those together, because something tells me that Moe is going to be in the 3rd wave, and then around that time we'll probably get the Moe's Tavern playset, and then maybe in wave 3 of the 2.5-inch figures you'll see Moe. That's just my guess right there, which is why I feel like Moe is probably just part of wave 3. Yeah, I believe that was everything that's been leaked, and yeah, I want to say that was everything right there. I couldn't really find anything else, but I want to know, what are you guys' thoughts on this in the comments down below. But as always, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until then, take care, my friends.